think the court might need to admonish both of these individuals per my conversation with Ms. Lopez.
Okay.
If you've gotten to the point where you're frustrated, Ms. Lopez, you know there's an issue.
So are we going to go through the motion? Or
Yes, please, Your Honor.
so let's do that first. Good morning, Ms. Lopez.
Good morning.
And sir, you're Brandon Bell?
Yes, ma'am.
The best you can, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And will he waive the formal reading of the motion?
So I.
Give me just a second to get that pulled up. Mr. Bell, in cause number 24, DCCR 1008, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation April 21st of 2025 for the second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to immediately report to the community supervision officer your contact information. And is that true or not true?
I failed to. True or not?
It's just true or not true. You can explain later. So did you give them your contact information or not?
Yes, ma'am.
You did give it to them?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's not true. Count 2 alleges that you provided a urine sample May 29th of 2025 that tested positive for tetrahydrocannabinol. Is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
True or not true?
True.
Count 3 alleges that you provided a urine sample July 17th of 2025 that tested positive for tetrahydrocannabinol. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 4 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 3:10 a.m. and 4:55 a.m. on July 10th of 2025 in violation of probation. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 5 alleges that you failed to provide all records and documents required by the supervision officer within 30 days of their instruction. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Count 6 alleges that you failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the BIP program, the Battering Intervention and Prevention Program. Is that true or not true? Have you done the BIP program?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So that would be true that you haven't successfully completed it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Count 7 alleges that you failed to,
I think it should say not in there, Judge, I'm sorry. You failed to not have any communication.
state wish to amend that to say not on number 7.
Yes, Judge.
Failed to not, any objection?
Objection.
So 7, hold on, let me make that. I'm printing it because it'll be easier for me. All right, so 7 says that you failed to not have all communication with the victim regarding your child through an approved third party by repeatedly appearing at the victim's house to, quote, see your children. Is that true or not true?
True.
Look at the probation violations piling up missed BIP programs, authorized contact with the victim, and even adulterated urine samples. This is where probation really tests accountability. Would you risk all this knowing what's at stake in review to VO?
Count 8 alleges that you admitted to the adulteration of your urine analysis on June 30th of 2025, and is that true or not true?
True.
You understand adulteration means? If the court could explain adult, I don't think you.
I mean, did you show up to probation and do either a fake urine sample or have some type of, what was it,
He admitted to drinking something that made his urine negative.
gotcha. So did you do that?
No.
You didn't? You just admitted it, but you didn't really do it?
Did you say it, or did you say that, or not? That you admitted to drinking something?
So it says you admitted to the adulteration of your urine analysis, that which means you told your probation officer that you did something to make your urine analysis negative. Is that true or not true?
Well, any piss test
Urine test.
Urine, listen.
Urine test I failed with.
Listen to my question. I don't care about any of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you admit to your probation officer
Not
that
I
you,
know of.
did you admit to your probation officer that you drank something or took something that would make your urine clean?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
This say not true.
Count 10, let's see, actually count 9. Hold on, I'm out of 5, 6, 7, 8. What I missed here? Count 9, so this goes over here, alleges that you had contact with the victim of the offense either in person, by telephone, via mail, or through a third party several times after being put on probation in violation of your order. Is that true or not true?
You said it again?
Have you had contact with the victim of the offense?
True.
And then count 10 alleges you are behind in your court-assessed fees as of July 17th, 2025 in the amount of $337. And is that true or not true?
True.
The turning point, he admits to most of the alleged violations. The court isn't just tallying offenses. This is about protecting the victim, the children, and the community. The stakes couldn't be...
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because those counts are actually true.
Yes, ma'am.
So we've got, I'm going to find those counts true. Ms. Lopez is here. What? Let me look back at something real quick.
Hey, David. David.
When was the last drug test?
My last drug tested him on the 18th of August.
And it was negative?
It was negative.
And has there been any follow-up or treatment with spinal top?
You mean mental health or
Mhm.
drug treatment? Mental health, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Weaver? Oh, wait, Your Honor, I apologize. August 18th was his last drug test, and he tested positive for THC. He has since been drug tested again in September, and it was negative. I gave you the wrong date there.
And I think the concern, if Ms. Lopez can kind of go into a little bit more detail about our conversation, is that he may be using synthetic, which doesn't show on the tests at probation. And there's obviously an issue with the no contact, which is why I have the complainant here. I don't think either one of them are adhering to that.
So, last known contact that you know of that's not in here, has there been any?
I was called by the complainant on Thursday of last week, and she admitted that they had been seeing each other that day. And she was angry, but it's very inconsistent whether she wants to be around him or not. Some days I get calls.
Well, but I told you
To come back in front of you.
Just be quiet. Listen.
I told you you can't have contact.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're the one that can go to jail.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, based on all of these allegations, I realized that I reinstated a bond and we had a hearing, it looks like, where I ordered some spinal top, but it sounds like this is not going in a safe direction at this point for anyone. At this point, I'm going to find that it is in the best interest of our community, best interest of the victim, and based on all of the factors in 15.17 and the fact that you're on probation for an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, I am going to make this, at this point, a no bond. You will go back with the bailiff. I'll reset your case for an...
And that's it. The judge calls no bond and resets the case. This isn't just a procedural step. It's a wake-up call. Every decision from here on could be life-changing. Who's really in control now, the defendant or the law?
Updated pre-sentence report. We can have any other testimony at that time with regard to the other allegations that are still pending. If you have any witnesses, then...
Since she's here, do you want to elicit testimony from the victim or not? She is
Judge,
here.
what my preference would be, may she come up to be addressed by the court?
Yeah.
Ms. Bell?